2 by 3 because you have 2 here and then 3 across, which we labeled a 2 by 3. And we have a 3 by 3, so we labeled it here. Now the middles are the same, so that means we can multiply them. And our final answer is going to be a 2 by 3. If I'm going to have 2a, the first thing I'm going to do is multiply everything inside of a by 2. So we're going to have 2 times 4, 2 times 0, 2 times 8, 2 times negative 4, 2 times negative 1, and 2 times negative 6. Okay? All I'm doing is multiplying everything by 2 before I multiply a and e together, because it says 2a. So that's going to give me 8, 0, 16, negative 8, negative 2, and negative 12. So this right here is my 2a. So now I can multiply this 2a times my e. Right? So if I'm multiplying my 2a times my e, the first thing that I'm going to have is this top section times this section right here. Okay? Your top times your side. So if I'm doing my top times my side, I'm going to have 8 times negative 2 plus 16 times 1 plus my 0 and negative 2. So negative 2 and 0. Okay? Now I'm done with that part. So let's choose a different color. We're going to do 8, 16, and negative 2 times this one now. So we're going to have 8, wrong spot. 8 times 2 plus 16 times 0 plus negative 2 times negative 6. And then finally, we're going to do this one more time times this last section. So we're going to have 8 times 5 plus 16 times negative 1 plus negative 2 and 7. Okay? Now that we did this one by every single column here, we're going to do this row by every single column. Find a different color marker. So we're going to have 0, negative 8, and 12 times this negative 2, 1, and 0. So we're going to have 0 times negative 2 plus negative 8 times 1 plus negative 12 times 0. As you can see, there's a pattern. We have negative 2's on top of each other, 1's on top of each other, and 0's on top of each other. Okay? Now we're going to do one more time this times this middle one. So we're going to have 0 times 2 plus negative 8 times, negative 8 times 0 plus negative 12 times negative 6. And then for our final one, we're going to have this last row of this last column here So we're going to have, again, 0 times 5 plus 0 times -1 plus, sorry, not 0 times -1, -8 times -1 plus -12 times 7. Okay? Now we've multiplied everything by everything. Your main thing is to make sure your numbers are in the correct spot. So now we're going to do our math. Remember, at the end we should have a 2 by 3. Okay? So if we do 8 times -2, that gives us -16, plus 16 plus 0, that's just going to give us 0. If we do -2 and 0, that's 0. -8 times 1 is -8, plus -12 times 0, which is 0. So you're going to get -8. Moving over here, you have 8 times 2, which is 16, plus 16 times 0, which is 0. And then -2 times -6 is 12. So you're going to get 28. You're going to have 0 times 2, which is 0.
This is all one problem.
Yes. -8 and 0 is 0. And -12 and -6, you're going to get 72. 8 and 5 plus 16 times -1 plus -2 times 7, you're going to get 10. And then 0 times 2 is 0. -8 times 0 is 0. And -12 and -6, you're going to get -76. Now, is that a 2 by 3?
Yes.
Yes. So this is your answer. The main thing is just a lot of adding and multiplying.